Hey guys, so I wanted to do some predictions for 2020. Just what I think is going to happen because it is a big year ahead. It is a new decade that we are stepping into. So yeah, I just really want to do you guys a prediction video. So let's see what I see in 2020 happening. Working too hard. Angel of time here. I see people working more for themselves, more creatively. Wanting to get out of the machine of society, wanting to escape that. Maybe you feel like, you have a job and you're working too hard. I feel like, you're wanting to escape this sort of mundane, everyday work here. I see that for a lot of people moving to something that's more in their life path, more listening more to their soul here. Let's see. Letting go of control issues and finances and career. Okay, so yeah, this is what I was saying, right? I see a lot of people, if you're struggling with finances, just letting go and letting God, and understanding once you're on your proper life path here, things come much easier. So I definitely see this as a big issue. Yeah, that's the first thing I was feeling before I even looked at the cards. People wanting to work for the man, as they call it, wanting to do things more here, look, where they're more divinely guided. People listening more to their spirit guides here, even. Like I said here, getting out of the machine, So, yeah, a lot of financial issues. I feel like the machine, the big banks and the government and things, maybe losing control now of people sort of thing, and finances, people working for themselves more than having to, keep working for a company and in big banks. I see a lot of people desiring to change this. If you are out of work, I would say your love life has had an effect on the rest of your life here. Okay, so it's like you went through heartache and it's had like a physical effect on your body here. So be careful of that, learn to nurture yourself. That's the Queen of Pentacles energy there, okay? So let's see. I see like royalties dying this year with a lot of eclipses. I think that's a big thing that will happen. And, I hope not, but we each have our time. We all owe a debt and we will pay it. There's no getting away from it. But I see like royalty here dying and returning home here with the angels. So, oh, lovely. Soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. See, again, this connection of people rather than just being like these zombies in society. I see everybody ascending, more people ascending and waking up here. And that makes me happy. I see more people waking up this year, okay? Doing a lot of work, the dark night of the soul, which can be hard. But I feel like people, really have an opportunity here to start learning, start ascending. It may just be from the ground up because we are like, we've come out of the dark ages and going into the Bronze Ages. When we're on the way down on the wheel, it can feel, you know, like, oh, things are getting worse. But even though it's a low energy that we're moving up to the Bronze Age, it definitely, we will feel the elevation here and a lot more people waking up in society. So it says soul family, calling in your tribe, meeting like-minded people, and even probably, you know, real connections being made here, coming together of important soulmates, and it's for the greater good here. So yeah, let's have a look. What else do I feel? I feel like in certain countries they will stand up to their government, want them to, you know, actually listen to the people now. Because, for example, we just had, you know, election time in the UK, and they was voting on Brexit. I always say, you know, they make these promises, but they never fulfill them, you know. So I feel like the people will start finally standing up. And this is why maybe the government is losing control up here. So maybe riots in the streets and things like that. Six of Pentacles, yeah. Downfalls of banks maybe with all this money that's coming up, you know, like a big person in the bank or somebody quite rich. So for example, like the Rockefellers sort of thing, that sort of a big sort of company person with money, maybe even Donald Trump, you know, taking a huge fall this year. It could even be, okay, with the let go of control, when will he be voted out? So maybe it's that, like, somebody quite big, like a president or prime minister or a queen, something like that, having to step down, or, you know, well, I think the queen has to die for us to change in the UK, but it's somebody big like that, a big sort of dictator. Somebody with money. Two of Pentacles. So having to pay their dues. So yeah, I think Donald Trump is a good example where, you know, their money has been able to splash the cash and get things around and, you know, not really have to worry. And I feel like here, he's sort of paying some sort of price here, you know. We all have to pay the piper at some point, right? You know, the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, he's not really having to work for money, right? He did, but not now. So this can be as well the currency falling, which the British pound probably will and already has. So if money is going down, you know, in its worth, then maybe it's a good time for you to buy shares, okay? Because the stocks will go down, and if you put in your money and buy some shares, when they go back up, you'll have good finances. So maybe you're focused on finances right now. So if you're looking to buy into shares or something like that, yeah, the British pound is falling right now, so that would be good to do. Ooh, the devil. I see the downfall of the devil this year. A Four of Wands. Okay, so I was going to say as well, you should buy houses. You know, when we go into recession and things like that, if you have the money or want to invest, I would suggest in houses or in the currency here. I also see like maybe a lot of people losing their home. Hopefully it's just the big guys at the top, because I don't want to see the small guys losing their homes over, you know, these big companies, okay? We do have this devil energy here. So maybe banks here repossessing a lot of homes. So because of their struggle and them taking, you know, like a big company try to take it out on the little people. So yeah, that's not good. But I see somebody at the top having to pay for what they did. It's like time to answer. It's like selling your soul to the devil, right? Now it's time to pay the piper. Okay, so, but it's very spiritual with the Four of Wands. We see this battle of good and evil and the smaller people coming together gets us a lot of strength, okay? So the people who are waking up, getting us a lot of strength here. The Chariot. Okay, yeah, wonderful. Oops, sorry. Being successful in these new ventures that you want to go on, you know, escaping the mundane worker machine, being successful. I feel like you're going to meet a lot of destined people, okay? Maybe not just romantic partners, a lot of good friends and people that are your soul tribe here. So that's very positive. It's like the stars aligning here. That's what I'm focused on in this card, the stars. So I feel like it's time for meetings. It's time to get together with people and things like that. No longer accepting crumbs from people, no longer staying still. Okay, it's more about a spiritual path this year. Don't get me wrong, I feel like the Seven of Wands is about to come out because I feel like it may look like in the media challenging times, okay? So I feel like the media will try and show you challenging times to create worry, because let me tell you something, that's still energy that people know how to use, okay? So, and you see how it'd be negative energy with the devil card there. But if you stay away from the news and things and you have this positive thinking, you know, this 11:11 and seeing positive signs, you will take a new approach to life. You're not going to sit and worry. You're going to move forward, meet the right people, and then these big companies can't stop you ascending, okay, no matter how much negative energy they put out. We will still see you ascending here, humanity as a whole. That's why we're getting together. We're meeting the right people now. It's destiny that we meet the right people and getting the Chariot together. So I see a lot of ascension. The moon, yeah. There's going to be a lot of lunar eclipses here this year. So it will have a real huge effect. We may even see tsunamis, okay? And trouble with crop growths. You know, like they may start to say to people, oh, there's a food shortage and things like that, okay? So like lies and secrets here, okay? Maybe try and grow your own food. I'm not saying to panic. I'm saying they want you to panic because that creates strong energy. People think that, you know, it's not strong energy, but obviously fear is strong energy. But if we focus on love, we'll be stronger, okay? So again, with the Fool, we see these new big beginnings and a new opportunity for us again to take this Chariot by the reins and lead the planet where we want to go. So Seven of Pentacles, yeah, maybe focus on growing your own food, being patient with it though, you know, giving this love and attention, because that's the King of Cups there. So maybe giving love and attention to nature. You know, we can see the owl here, going back to old kinds of wisdoms, Because they may tell you, look, you don't have enough money to start a new business, okay? It won't grow because the economy is bad. But this is actually a perfect time to invest, okay? That's what a lot of wealthy people will do. They'll wait for the recessions, they'll wait for the money to fall, the currency to fall, and then they'll start buying here. Because I feel like in this Fool card, we can see when it's time to play your cards, okay? It's like an investment, because the Seven of Pentacles, you may feel like, well, I've put money into buying something and it hasn't really matured yet. You've got to be able to maybe leave your money in this investment for 2 years. So if you buy a house, just pretend that money's gone for 2 years, and you can, then you'll see it multiply, okay, to the Seven of Pentacles. So what, something that looks like it's not growing will actually grow very big, okay? But I do think with the Moon and the King of Cups, you know, the powers that be will only tell you information that they want you to know. So they may say there's not food growing this year. Maybe, you know, or there's a tsunami or something. You know, there's something to do with the weather with the Moon here. So they may tell you, oh, we're having problems because of this. But like I said, don't believe it, because it's just trying to build this fear. It's actually a great time for new beginnings. We're at the beginning of a decade here with the Fool card, okay? You have to know when to play your cards and how to play your cards right. That's what they do, right? They know the times and create most things in society to make them richer, and maybe the poor stay poor because they're trying to control. But they're going to lose control this year of people's finances. So this may be why banks start to recall homes and try to recall debts. They may even offer a lot of mortgages on houses with the Six of Pentacles, you know, to try and make you default on it so that they can take it from you, okay? So be careful of things like that. If you've got money that you're able to invest, even a little bit with the Six of Pentacles, because we usually see crumbs with the Six of Pentacles. So even if you have a little bit of money that you can just put away into an investment for 2 years, it will pay off big, okay? Houses with the Four of Wands is going to be very good, or starting a new business adventure where you can just work for yourself. Now's a good time to do those things. So let's see. Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot about money in this reading. I was hoping something fun would come out, but there's a lot about money in here. Like I said, Wheel of Fortune, there's a time, things are going to turn around where, you know, the government had a lot of people under control and asleep, and a lot of people, that's all about to change here. With the Wheel of Fortune, they're gonna have a big shock coming. So let's see. I think Kate Middleton will have a new baby. I thought it might be the other one, but I heard Kate will have a baby. And what came out? King of Wands. So maybe the baby will be born a fire sign here, okay? Because that's what, I don't know why, but that's what came. So maybe the baby will be a fire sign, a boy. A boy to be king, okay. Yeah, Kate Middleton is the Duchess, isn't she? So I think her kids are probably like 9th in line, but that's the prediction here. Maybe there'll be a new king. Okay, so maybe there'll be a new king as well. I don't even know what Prince Charles is. I remember being little and thinking I was going to marry Prince William, though, because he was the same age as me. So I felt like, yeah, I'm going to marry him. No, it didn't happen. And we have another king coming out here, King of Pentacles, okay? So this again could be the two brothers. I wonder what star signs they are. There may be arguments between the royal brothers here and a separation. One is very kind, and oh yeah, the fiery hair king there is Harry. So maybe there's something here where Harry is cut off because Prince William is seen as, you know, very kind and polite, and his wife is always very, you know, by his side and on thingy. Maybe they'll get a divorce. Where's his wife? Because I was expecting that she would have a baby. Prince Harry's baby would, Prince Meghan, that's it. I maybe thought Meghan would have another baby, but I think it's Prince William, Kate Middleton. Yeah, I think she'll be the one to have another baby in 2020. Well, let's see. Ooh, Five of Pentacles and the Hanged Man here. Okay, so the bringing back of capital punishment. Maybe it's time for somebody high up to be thrown out into the cold here. It's like the Hanged Man is coming for somebody here. Maybe a leader in a different country, because we don't do hanging anymore, do we? But rather than seeing it as a spiritual awakening, the message came out, the Hanged Man. Like, I was picturing a guy in his hood, an actual hangman sort of thing, with the Five of Pentacles. That's not good, is it? Maybe a foreign dictator, as the skull looks like a map there. Let me see, because I can't see. Yeah, something big in the newspapers. Something, a major event with a public leader from another country here being put out into the cold. So thrown out here. Like a dictator being taken down and maybe even killed publicly. Wow, that's crazy. I feel like a celebrity is going to have a baby. Yeah, Knave of Wands, a baby, a child. Yeah, it's going to be somebody who's brown. I was asking if it's Beyonce, but it's not Beyonce. Probably be Kim Kardashian if it's in papers or something like that. Probably one of Kardashian sisters if it's going to be big in the papers, but it's like a celebrity having a baby, but this baby either being mixed race or brown. Ooh, with green eyes. We're going to get a lot of information this year and downloads, okay? So a lot going on with the spiritual awakening of the planet. I feel like the Seven of Wands should come out. Not because we're going to face challenges, but because they're going to give us this fake news It's going to be a lot of fake news this year, but hopefully people have stopped watching the news and the media. They're trying to create drama. The Page of Wands is drama as well, okay? So it could be like drama between the two brothers here, you know, to who could step up to be king. But I feel like, you know, as long as we're not listening to big media outlets, then you'll be fine. You won't fall for the drama. Seven of Swords. Yeah, this lies, this fake news, this deception that they're trying to put over our eyes. We're going to really wake up to this. It's on the Hanged Man there, so good. We wake up to this sort of behaviour. We're no longer... Temperance, yeah. We've learned our lesson about the media. Wonderful, you know. You're no longer falling for it. You'll think for yourself. You'll weigh up the pros and the cons. If they tell you do this, you'll weigh up in the pros and cons. There may be a new vaccination coming out this year, or a cure to something coming out this year, 2020. I'm not sure if I like those sort of things. Even especially with me seeing it in the Temperance card. Because, you know, it's like you're going to have to compromise something. So it's like you can have the cure, but you're going to lose this. So I'm not liking that sort of thing, but there's going to be some sort of thing coming out. Three of Wands, so that's more positive. Ships coming in for everybody. Good news actually coming, if we're not following this fake news. So if you're expecting communication, I feel like you'll get a lot of good news this year as long as you aren't following media. And, you know, like with money and things like that, it's like the smaller people. And when I say the smaller people, I mean people who no longer want to be controlled by the government. They'll be getting what they're due, you know, by the universe, because they've learnt these lessons here. Knight of Swords there. Yeah, so I think like somebody new coming in, even as a president, somebody who's like a truth fighter here. Maybe they'll upset a lot of people, so they might not make it. It's like running for presidency or something, but they might not make it, okay? Because the powers that be won't like it, because they're a truth speaker, this person that's coming. So it's like this person will be good news for people, but I feel maybe they don't make it to like presidency or something. Maybe more people are watching from America. And we have a 7. So 7s are about challenges, okay? But they're trying to fool you, confuse you here. So maybe they start spreading this fake news about this person because they see him as a threat. But with the 7 of Cups, you're going to see that you have more options in life than you realized. I think by the time we get through Pisces season, things will be a lot more clearer to you. It's like the truth will be more clearer, you know, for people in general. Okay, guys, that's what I see. I did expect it not to be so focused on money. Maybe I should have asked for some funny predictions, but yeah, good luck, guys.